Welcome to the English Transformation YouTube channel.
Hey guys!
Hello. In today's video, we're going to be talking about idioms related to animals.
Specifically, idioms related to cats. So, Paul, are you a cat person?
I'm allergic to cats, so no. I did have a cat when I was a kid. I think my mum and dad had a dog when I was a baby as well. We had a cat. It was called Catty, but it was a boy, but they didn't know at the time. And it slept on an engine under the hood, I think you'll call it, the bonnet of a car to keep warm in the winter. But it stayed there when the engine started and its tail got cut off.
Oh my god!
So, that's my cat story. I'm allergic to them.
Interesting.
Yeah. How about you? Are you a cat person?
Oh, I love cats. Love cats.
Why?
Basically
Because they don't love you.
No, they're very independent.
They
you
are.
know, they do what they want. You just have to feed them and clean out their litter box. They just kind of instinctively know how to use a litter box. They keep themselves clean. You can feed them just about anything.
They're like the master, right? The cat.
I don't know, but I love them. And they like me, so I'm cool with cats.
I'm not saying I don't. I like them too. It's just I can't have one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway.
Okay.
How many have we got?
We've got 10 idioms that all have something to do with cats. So the first one that we're going to talk about is a copycat.
Cool.
Now,
What's a copycat then?
A copycat is someone who copies what someone else does. For example, I have a friend who is such a copycat. I said I wanted to study in Australia, and now she says, oh no, I want to study in Australia as well.
Cool.
I started collecting postcards, and she started collecting postcards too.
What a copycat.
She's such a copycat.
Bitch.
Are you a copycat?
Maybe when I was little I would have done. Most kids do that, don't they?
Yeah, do your daughters do it with each other?
Yeah. They do it with me. But they just copy everything that I do.
Okay.
So if I say I'm hungry, they'll say I'm hungry. If I say don't copy me, they'll say don't copy me. Ha ha. For a little while. And sometimes my younger daughter will want me to do that to her as a bit of a game, and then I get bored very quickly doing that. Yeah, I suppose I would have copied people. I usually copied people's homework, which isn't exactly the example you were looking for. But that's how I managed to stay in the top of the math class.
Nice.
Or top class for maths, I should say. But failed my exam desperately.
So a copycat is someone who does what someone else does, who decides to copy their actions. The next one that I want to talk to you about
The next one
is
I want to talk to you about. So there's me copying a copycat, kind of, in a dick.
to let the cat out of the bag.
Sorry, let's go back to...
Yeah.
Sorry to touch your hand there romantically. Copycat. Would you say that's something that is used a lot and adults say it, or is it more kids?
Definitely you would maybe use the word around children a lot more.
I think it's probably to do with children, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I don't think you would call an adult a copycat, would you? Oh, such
You
a
might.
copycat. Why did you buy a Mercedes? I bought a Mercedes. I didn't buy a Mercedes.
My friend is an adult woman and she's definitely a copycat, and I would definitely use the term for her.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is she related? Is she involved with Dave or not Dave or not?
Yes, she's the one that's involved with Dave and not Dave.
I'm going to try and bring that up in every video. See if anybody can follow the story of Dave and not Dave. Anyway, enough about copycat. I'm sorry that I interrupted you.
No problem.
Let's go to number 2.
Okay, number 2 is to let the cat out of the bag. To let the cat out of the bag means to reveal a secret.
Yeah.
Usually
don't do that.
not intentionally.
Keep the cat in the bag.
Yeah, not intentionally. So to reveal a secret unintentionally. For example, my friends weren't going to tell anyone the gender of their baby, but he let the cat out of the bag, and now we know that they're having a girl.
Dave or not Dave?
Definitely not anyone.
Have you ever let the cat out of the bag?
Oh God, I'm terrible at keeping secrets.
You're not good at keeping
secrets.
secrets?
I'm the worst.
Yeah, okay.
The worst. So yeah, don't
I
tell
won't
me
share my
secret stuff.
secrets
Yeah,
with
don't
you.
tell me secret stuff, because I will definitely let the cat out
Or
of the
all
bag.
25 people watching this will.
Yeah.
Or however many.
Yeah, don't tell me secrets, because I will let the cat out of the bag. What about you? Are you good at keeping secrets?
I'm good at keeping secrets, except maybe to one or two people, and then the secret goes to them, and then it's up to them. It's their fault.
Yeah, but you still.
So if you
told
give
the
me
secret.
but I won't tell everybody.
Yeah, but
I'll
you
tell
still
people I
tell.
trust,
Yeah.
depending on the secret, of course. The severity of the secret.
Have you ever heard the saying, two people can keep a secret if one of them is dead?
Maybe, I don't remember, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah, it's very good, very good. I might tell one or two people, and I know that I shouldn't, because they're going to tell lots of people. Or they might tell one or two people, but very soon it becomes exponential. So do you have a secret to tell me?
No.
Do you have a cat that you'd like to put in the bag?
No, but speaking of cats in bags, my sister got a cat very recently, and she told me not to tell my mother that she'd gotten a kitten, and I accidentally let the cat out of the bag and told my mom that my sister had gotten a cat.
Wow, almost literally.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
literally let the cat out of the bag.
I'm struggling to remember a time I did, not because I'm a saint and don't share secrets, but no, I can't think of one. Probably around a birthday party or something like that.
Oh, you told someone that it was a surprise.
I think so, probably. Oh, my daughter did it for Father's Day. They got a couple of gifts for me. Daddy, we got a gift. I'm not supposed to tell you what it is. Can I tell you? It's a tie. Thanks, love. So, all right. It was only, a small cat, so it didn't matter.
Fair enough.
No cats were hurt or harmed in the making of this video.
No
Don't
cats
put
were
cats in
actually
bags.
put in any bags.
Or you're a silly person.
The next idiom that we're going to talk about, number 3.
Number 3, if
is
you're keeping count.
To have 9 lives. And the idiom means if you have 9 lives, that you escape punishment or escape the consequences or escape danger many times. For example, James Bond has 9 lives. He gets shot in like every movie, but he never dies.
So maybe 21 lives then.
Yeah,
or however
probably.
many movies.
But the expression to have 9 lives means to escape punishment or danger or consequences many
I wonder
times.
where it comes from. I wonder where any of them come from. So they must have a
I'm not
origin.
sure, but I know for a fact that different countries cats have different number of lives. And you guys are welcome to comment below and tell us how many lives cats have in your country.
Because they don't actually have 9 lives, right? You kill it. If a cat dies, don't kill a cat. If a cat dies, it dies. It just indicates very lucky.
Yeah.
And survives many
dangerous
almost
situations.
disastrous situations.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
4 is a cat nap.
Which you could have done with before your coffee.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Go on then. What's a cat nap?
A short sleep, a siesta, a nap.
A siesta for only the people that speak Spanish. But we say to have a cat nap, don't we? You say in Spanish to sleep a siesta? I know you don't say sleep.
No.
Really? A Spanish person told me that. I don't like you anymore.
Yes,
Making
in
me
Spain
look
they
full and
do.
sound a fool?
No, in
Spain
Spain they do,
Okay, well, I
but
take
in
that
different
back.
areas of Latin
I love you
America,
very
you
much.
say different things. For example, in Honduras, we throw a cat nap.
You throw
We throw
it?
a siesta.
Whereas we throw parties.
Like we throw ourselves a siesta.
Throw yourself a siesta.
Yeah, it's a reflexive
Like
verb.
a really sad party, because we throw parties, but we wouldn't throw a party for ourselves, I don't think.
I don't know. Sometimes I could definitely use a cat nap over a party.
Fantastic. Next is number 5.
Number
I believe.
5 is cat got one's tongue. A cat
As the Queen would
getting
say.
your tongue.
Has the cat got your tongue? Usually, I would say.
So, when the cat gets your tongue, you don't speak because of shyness or because of surprise. So you're kind of like stunned.
And you can't
speak. For example, when we surprised my mum at the airport, she just stood there like the cat got her tongue. She's just
Fantastic.
shocked.
It's kind of like what my daughter did when you said hello to her at the
She
at the
did,
market.
right? Was it because she was surprised or because she was shy?
I think she's shy in that sort of situation. Once it's been a little while, it's all right. But if her schoolmates' parents might say hello, she's very shy to even say hello back.
Oh. So the cat.
So
it's like
the
the cat
cat
gets her
usually
tongue.
has her tongue.
Oh.
But then
Interesting.
once she knows you, she doesn't stop. which is nice. Fantastic.
Cool.
Cat's
Awesome.
got your tongue. Luckily the cat hasn't got our tongue, otherwise this would be a very boring video, if not even more so than it might be. Who knows? Number 6, I think, is next.
Number 6. To rain cats and dogs. So this has got cats and dogs. But to rain cats and dogs means that it's raining very heavily. It's raining a lot.
Do you know why it's rain cats and dogs? You probably do.
No, I don't actually.
Apparently. Now don't quote me, because there's probably some English genius, more of a genius than you and I, or you and me, whatever it should be. Apparently it was when houses had thatched roofs. The dry grass, the straw used to be the roof of the house.
Yeah.
And the cats and the dogs would sleep up in the roof, on the ceiling and in the roof of the house. And when it would rain, that would get wet and they'd come down. And it was raining cats and dogs.
Oh.
There you go.
Why were the dogs up there?
Because it was
Like, I
warm.
get the cats.
Maybe mice were up there as well, and
Yeah,
spiders,
true.
but to rain cats, dogs, mice and spiders becomes a little bit clunky and not a very good expression.
True.
So.
But also, I understand because cats go up on roofs all the time. But I've never seen a
No,
dog
not
up on a roof.
outside on the roof, in the house, in the
Oh,
rafters,
okay,
not outside,
Okay, I gotcha.
under the roof, in the ceiling.
Yeah,
Cool.
gotcha. Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's where it comes from. Interesting.
That's where it comes from. Next is number 7, I believe.
Number 7, a scaredy cat.
Scaredy cat.
This is what you would call someone that is too afraid to do something. Now, this one is definitely more common in children because you don't generally call an adult a scaredy cat. Although you could, but generally adults, you use other more colorful language to call someone. This is what you call
Are you
someone
thinking of
that's
the
very
same one I'm
afraid.
thinking of?
No. Are you thinking of someone in particular?
No, I'm thinking of an expression that we use to say this as an adult.
Yeah, it also involves an animal, the one I'm thinking of.
A cat?
No.
Alright, we're thinking of different ones now.
All right, so a scaredy
You
cat.
go.
a scaredy
I'll
cat.
edit this bit out. Which one are you thinking of? Hang on. Which one are you thinking of?
Chicken shit.
Ah, right, that's better than the one I was thinking of.
What are you thinking
Pussy.
of? Which is also another word for cat.
Right. Anyway.
So a scaredy cat is someone that's too afraid to do something. For example, my sister. My sister is a total scaredy cat. When we were younger, she would climb all the way up on like
The cliff?
cliffs or high things that you could jump into the water. She would climb all the way up, but then be too scared to actually jump.
Yeah, okay.
So she'd just stand there.
Scaredy cat. At least she got up there.
Yeah, getting up was not the problem. She was just too scared to jump down. So she'd have to like climb all the way back down again.
Fair
Such
play.
a scaredy cat. Happened to her all the time.
And did you point at her
Yeah.
and laugh and say, you're such a scaredy cat?
Yeah, I did.
That was very
Did not
mean.
make her
What
jump
a
at
lovely
all.
sister you are. That's terrible. Were you a scaredy cat at all when you
No.
were younger?
No,
You
not
were
at
super
all.
brave, were you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was the first
okay.
one to climb up the thing and the first one to jump down. Loved to climb stuff and then jump off it. That was my thing. Not
Cool.
a scaredy cat at all. Or dark spaces, wasn't scared of them. I definitely
Spiders?
wasn't a scaredy cat.
You're
No,
not scared of animals or
No.
bugs and stuff like that, are you?
no.
What's the
not at
thing you're scared of that we talked about in the
all.
fear and scare video
I forgot.
and podcast?
I forgot.
Oh, okay, we'll try.
Are any of your daughters scaredy cats?
Either of my daughters. Yeah, the eldest one is a bit scared of the dark or being on her own.
Oh,
Like if she has to go to the bath, because the house makes lots of noise. It's old and a townhouse, so the pipes make noise,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
just weird if you turn the hot water on and off.
Yeah.
It's noisy. So the different creaking noises scare her a little bit at night time. So going to the bathroom
By
by herself
at night.
downstairs away from the living room. That was, Daddy, can you come with me? Yes, darling, of course I can.
Oh,
I was waiting for you to ask me that.
that's cute.
But
she's scaredy cat.
But she's getting braver
Getting better.
at it. But
Okay,
that sort of thing. And the youngest one wanted to leave the room to come and find us. But when she opened the door, it was too dark. And then she went back to bed and cried herself to sleep. which was-
Oh.
and then last night she went downstairs to find everybody. I don't know why. Anyway, so I guess they are. Kids could be scaredy cats at some point.
Kids tend to be scaredy cats at some point.
Number 8. No.
Number 8. Yeah.
Oh, this is my kids to a T.
Number 8.
Number 8. Fantastic.
Number 8. Number 8 is to fight like cats and dogs.
Cool. Go on then.
Which means to fight constantly, to fight all the time.
Because cats and dogs don't like each other.
Yeah, that's right. Now, when I was little, my sister and I fought like cats and dogs all the time. I think that lasted until I was about...
Tell me 8.5
11.
and 6.5.
No, sorry, 11.
They don't really fight a lot. They are a bit mean to each other.
Okay.
And if one's got this, the other one wants it or took it, and mummy so-and-so's got this. And it's not really fighting. It's not like clawing each other. So it's not too bad.
Okay.
But it's still annoying that I have to put up listening to it.
Do you have siblings?
I have some step brothers.
Okay. Did you
But they're older than me.
Oh, okay,
So not really.
No.
No. I was
Cousins?
an only child. Yeah, my cousins live around the corner from me, but I wouldn't say we really fought
No.
that much. No, not really.
Colleagues
I'm
that
pretty
you fought
cool to get along with, Rory. I'm lovely,
Yeah, uh-huh.
right? Anyway,
So the expression to fight like cats and dogs means to fight all the time, to fight constantly. The next one...
which number is the next one?
It's
Rory?
number 9, Paul.
Okay, good. What's that one then?
Look what the cat dragged in.
I'm so using it on you next time.
And it's an expression usually said in a like playful or joking, kind of sarcastic way.
That's why I'm so
When
good
someone
at it.
comes in the room looking a bit disheveled or a bit scruffy. For example, if someone comes home from partying all night and comes in looking all tired and disheveled from having spent all night out, you might say, oh, well, look what the cat dragged in.
And we might even use it when they are late as well.
Yeah, especially.
I'm expecting somebody at 1 o'clock and they turn up at 1:30. Well, look what the cat dragged in. That's a surprise.
Sorry.
Anyway. Cool. And the last one.
And the
Which
last one.
segues well with look what the cat dragged in and me being mean.
The last one
Number
is
10.
catty.
Caddy.
Catty.
Caddy
Catty
like
is-
golf.
No, catty like cat.
Catty.
Yeah, catty. It's used as an adjective, which means mean. Someone that's mean or hurtful or spiteful is catty. For example, he made some really catty comments about her weight.
What a swine.
Yeah. Or Paul made some really catty comments about the time that I arrived.
I did, because you were late. It would be... Girls would use this, right?
No, anyone can be catty.
Anybody can be, but it's not the sort of thing that you would hear in a pub, a conversation between guys. Oh, Bob, he's so catty. Like, I'm sure that they wouldn't do that. If there are groups of men out in pubs that do use this a lot, and they think I'm wrong, I'm very apologetic.
Have
I'm
you
very
seen RuPaul's Drag Race?
I'm not sure
Because
if
those
you
are
would,
some catty queens right
but
there.
I don't know if my example of men at the pub after the football, drinking a couple of pints, smoking cigarettes and talking about whatever they talk about cars, football and women. I don't think you can compare it exactly with RuPaul's Drag Race.
Well,
I'm
you
sure
said
they
men.
are very catty.
You said men.
Yeah, but they're men trying to be women. Or they are gay, very, very effeminate men. So, okay.
You really
very
need to see this
masculine.
show.
Very masculine, old-fashioned men probably don't use that. But
But they can definitely be that.
transgender wannabe men on RuPaul's Drag Race could probably do it.
You really need to watch the show.
This show, they already watched it. RuPaul's Drag Race. I'll give that a go.
You should.
Why not?
You
I'll
should.
try that.
You
Shall
should.
we?
But catty is an adjective for someone that's mean or spiteful. And both men and women can be catty. because
Cool.
both men and women can be mean and hurtful and spiteful.
We're going to leave now and be catty. Leave some comments below. Let us know what topics you'd like to learn some idioms about.
Don't be catty in your comments, though.
No, be cool. Be cool like Fonzie. Don't be mean to anybody, right? Don't be catty in the comments. And if you are, I'm going to read them out and make fun of you. So there you go. That was a bit catty of me. Ciao, fellas. Fantastic.